Now for the Ryanair Chase. It's post time and they're off. The Ryanair Chase Grade 1 is run over the extended 2.5 miles, 17 fences ahead of them, and it is Chacun Poussoir who will lead them towards the first on the inside of Envoi Allen. As they get over the first fence, the back marker is Galore. Shishkin out quite wide, also racing towards the rear of the field. They've gone pretty hard in the early stages. Chacun Poussoir takes them over fence number 2, followed by French Dynamite, who is over in second. Then Envoi Allen towards the outside of Fury Road in third and fourth, with Hitman towards the inside. As they cross over the tracks, Blue Lord is next in the field. They're already at fence number 3, led by Chacun Poussoir. At the moment, Shishkin only has 2 behind. Janadil is last but 1, and Galore is the back marker. He's racing around about 7 lengths off the leader, who is Danny Mullins on Chacun Poussoir as they make the run down the hill. On the run now towards the 4 fences taken in the home straight. So it is Chacun Poussoir who leads the Ryanair Chase field, racing in second, French Dynamite towards his outside. And then Envoi Allen, who races around the outside of Hitman. Envoi Allen quite keen in the hands of Rachel Blackmore in the very early stages. Rachel in the red colours with the white sash. On the wide outside is Fury Road and then Shishkin. Blue Lord run on the inside of Janadil. Shishkin just went a little bit left-handed over that fence, gave a nudge to Janadil. The back marker is Galore. On now towards the next, which is fence number 5. As they come to it, Chacun Poussoir had a lead of just over a length. To in second, French Dynamite, still keen on the outside. Envoi Allen, who races a length and a half back in third. Then Hitman sticking to the inside. Fury Road is out wide. Janadil and Shishkin racing together, and then towards the inner is Blue Lord, and Galore is the back marker as they go over the fence, which will be 2 out next time around. French Dynamite hit that fence very, very hard and parted the birch. So on now towards fence number 7, the last inner circuit's time, and Chacun Poussoir leads the Ryanair field as they went over it. Shishkin again jumped markedly away to the left. That's not the first time he has done it. Again, he gave a broadside there to Janadil, who raced on his inside, but Shishkin has been awkward at least a couple of fences coming up the home straight. So it is Chacun Poussoir who has got the lead. To in second, French Dynamite, who made that mistake at the previous fence. And then on the inside is Hitman, and then Envoi Allen. Shishkin covered up between horses by Nico de Boinville. Then Fury Road is taken quite wide. Blue Lord, and then on the inside is Janadil, and Galore is still the back marker. They go over the first fence down the back, and Janadil took part of the fence with him. He hit that very hard. Going now on towards the water, which is fence number 9. They're at halfway in the Ryanair, and Chacun Poussoir still has got the lead. Over the water they go to French Dynamite over in second, Hitman in third. In fourth position is Envoi Allen on the outside of Shishkin, who's creeping closer. Fury Road and then Blue Lord, and this is an open ditch, and Chacun Poussoir had to reach for it. He was scopy enough to still have a lead of a length and a half over French Dynamite in second. Hitman to the inside in third. Another plain fence is the 13th. Hitman hit that fence. He paddled his way through that fence, hind legs first. Still Galore at the back of the field. Fury Road has now been shuffled back to last but 1. An open ditch now is in their sights. It's fence number 12 going to the top of the hill. Chacun Poussoir stood a mile off that. Really, really had to stretch to get to the other side. To French Dynamite in second. Then Envoi Allen on the outside of Hitman, and Shishkin, who races in 5th position. He's only 3 lengths off the leader. The next fence going up the hill, Chacun Poussoir a mistake. Janadil not fluent, neither to Galore at the back of the field. He's ridden along, so too is Fury Road. So now they begin to make the slight descent on towards the 4th from home in the Ryanair. And Chacun Poussoir and French Dynamite are still the first 2. A mistake in third by Envoi Allen, his first significant error towards the outside. Hitman is racing in 4th position. Shishkin is in 5th. Blue Lord is in 6th. Janadil is in 7th. Fury Road is in 8th. And Galore has always been 9th and last, but he's still there pitching, racing now towards the 3rd from home. Chacun Poussoir by half a length. A desperate mistake by Shishkin. Hit that fence very, very hard. Good recovery by Nico de Boinville, but now he's been shuffled back in the field. He will make the turn, racing in only 6th place. So they begin to make the turn back towards home. 2 more to take in the Ryanair Chase. Chacun Poussoir by a neck. French Dynamite on the outside. Envoi Allen still travelling powerfully towards the outside. Blue Lord is staying on. Shishkin looking for racing room. So too is Hitman. Then Janadil towards the wide outside. On the run down now towards the final fence. Envoi Allen goes on for Rachel Blackmore. French Dynamite on the inside. Hitman and then Shishkin only fourth. Over the final fence. Envoi Allen by about a length to Hitman, who will now challenge in second. Back in third on the inside. French Dynamite. Shishkin looks held in fourth. They've got another 150 yards to go. Envoi Allen is out in front and he's going to win at the festival for the third time. The Ryanair goes to Envoi Allen. Shishkin rallied, may have just got second. Hitman and then French Dynamite followed home by Galore on the inside of Fury Road.
Nick, he is, and he's receiving congratulations from all parts. Listen, Henry, well done. Your horses are in some, Nick, this week. Well done.
They're running really well. Yeah, they're great. Look, we've had a phenomenal week so far, and he was brilliant. Rachel was amazing on him. He just jumped and travelled. He made one little mistake at the top of the hill. Other than that, his jumping was exceptional, and he was just always tanking. Thanks a million.
Did you come here with this horse with confidence this week?
Oh, sure, I never go anywhere with confidence, you know that. But I was so confident going to Kempton, and I swear I still don't know. Thanks, Tommy. I still don't know what happens, you know. But look, it's brilliant to see him in such form, and to show how good he really is, and delighted with him. Yeah.
And do you feel distance-wise? I mean, have you found it, or would you still be tempted in the future? We know he can go back over 3.
Well, he won over 3 at Down Royal. You know, I'd say if APT wasn't in the Gold Cup, we'd probably be going for that. But it seemed once Allaho was out, it seemed the right race to go for. Thanks, Tara. Thanks a million. Well done earlier. Thanks.
How is APT?
He seems good. They all seem better now, and yeah.
But that's it. You go into a Gold Cup tomorrow, and I know there's more besides with the Mayor's Novice later, etc. But you must just be full of confidence with everything that's running.
Oh, sure, look, we're delighted. Now plenty haven't run as well, but you get that, and we're just so lucky to have the horses we have and the support we get. And
Henry, well done. Delighted for you. Thanks ever so much.
They've had 2 years of kind of expecting it with Allaho to win the Ryanair, and now Cheveley Park Stud-owned won it 3 years in a row, but with a more surprising horse in Envoi Allen. Richard Thompson from Cheveley Park Stud is here. Sorry to interrupt everybody. Many congratulations. What was that like?
Oh, that was amazing. I mean, Envoi Allen has been, as you know, he's been a double winner at Cheltenham before today, but he fell 3 years ago, was it? 2 years ago. And today he's come back and won that Ryanair. I mean, we just can't believe that. Beat Shishkin, who he really thought would win today. So it's incredible. And,
that's 3 wins in a row with Allaho having won it twice. Once Allaho was out of the race, so could you possibly dream that you'd be back in the winners' England?
No chance. No, we thought he ran a decent race, but not. Maybe finish in the first 3, but not win it. I mean, that's incredible, particularly after the last 2 years, having won it,
Yeah, absolutely. But as you were watching the race, you must have been thinking, hang on a minute, he's travelling really well.
As the race developed, of course, I was starting to think, things are starting. Yeah, he's in the shake-up. He was in the shake-up, and of course, with two fences out, then you're thinking, well, he's definitely in with a chance here. But you still couldn't quite believe it until he came over the last and then jumped away from the field, and then really won it well,
Did you give it some?
I certainly did, 100%, totally. You got to at Cheltenham, haven't you?
And what has Henry said to you? Because he's got his team in such fine form here.
Oh, well, Henry just said he was in good form coming into it. But of course, one was always cautious because he's been a bit erratic the last couple of years. But Henry was, saying the horse is in good shape. So we hope for a decent run, but not maybe as good as this, It
feels a lot like redemption for the horse, really, doesn't it?
100%. I mean, this is the horse that was a second coming 3 or 4 years ago when he won the bumper here and the Ballymore. And of course, today is just fantastic to come back and win the Ryanair,
Absolutely brilliant. I'll let you go to the winners' enclosure and enjoy it. Thanks
so much indeed. Thank you.
Rachel Blackmore was on board Envoi Allen, who's just won the Ryanair. And we were just saying he was travelling everywhere, wasn't he?
Yeah, he travelled and jumped really well today. I thought early on he was in my hands for quite a while. It just took me a while to settle him, but then he switched off, going past the stands, and he was lovely then. He was lobbing away then. So, yeah, and I was able to fill him up. Down 3 out. He was, put in a phenomenal performance, but I don't think it's a surprise to anyone. He's an extremely talented horse, and it was just fantastic that Henry got that day out of him today, and great as well. Ryanair so kind to name the Mayor's Novices Hurdle after Jack, so it was such a kind gesture by them. Yes. So delighted to be able to win their race today.
It was a bit rough for some people in the race, was it for you?
No, I actually got a nice clear passage. Yeah. I didn't find too much problem anywhere. Yeah, I was fine in that way.
And what do you think was the key to this excellent performance? I mean, he's run well at Cheltenham before. We know he's won a bumper, he's won a Ballymore, but he's also run well in defeat here.
Yeah, look, he was so disappointing the last day. Going to Kempton, we were really happy with him. And he was just equally as good coming here today, so we're just hoping the last day was just whatever was wrong, he just didn't perform. But we've been really happy with him all season. Davy Roach does a lot of work with him, and he's been really happy with him. So it's a great team effort down there in Knockeen, and it's been a tough year for everyone, and I think everyone in the yard has put in good graft, and it's great to be involved with them all.
Henry has done so well to get his team in such good order. I mean, Captain Guinness yesterday was marvellous. Honeysuckle obviously goes without saying. Muscada as well. Now we're all thinking about Plutarch.
Yeah, look, he obviously hasn't had the most ideal preparation coming into the race, but he's working really well. We're looking forward to him.
Well, they couldn't be in better form, but there's more to do today, so best of luck for that, and many congratulations.
Thanks, Lydia. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.